Fasten family. We hope all your Christmas wishes come true. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so very, very much. All of your Christmas wishes come true. Here to turn ordinary honey into a gourmet treat. It's perfect for a holiday gift that you can pass along is Sophie Giuliano. And let me just say something right out of the gate. There's a lot of buzz about this.
You spent ages trying to work that one out.
You saw it coming, didn't you?
I thought I was going to say, hi, honey.
Yeah, he did. He's already said that.
That's the easy one.
Oh, my gosh. Well, yeah, honey, I love doing anything with honey because, to me, honey is not just a sweetener. It is a health food because it has medicinal properties. And if you have a sore throat or cough at home, raw honey is your best friend. Raw honey.
Well, there's so many different varieties of honey. There's golden, there's amber, there's
I didn't realize that.
Do you know?
So many different kinds. Is there an orange blossom? Is there a specific one that you want to use for this?
Well, there is. You know, in the United States, there are over 300 varieties of honey.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, and the flavor of the honey is dependent on what plant the little bee has fed on. So, for instance, you've got wild dandelion, beechwood, you've Manuka. There are just so many different kinds.
So it's named after what the bee is getting the...
Exactly.
Oh, interesting.
That's unbelievable. Those things, they're little miracle workers.
They're miracle workers. And in the United States, the main honey that you at home are going to see at the grocery store is either clover, there's huge clover crops, wildflower, and these are the most inexpensive, and orange blossom.
So what's the best to use for
So
this?
what I wanted to do for this DIY, and this is such a great inexpensive gift, was take an inexpensive honey like orange blossom and transform it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a spiced chai. Do you like chai?
I love chai.
Anything chai.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to make a spiced chai honey with this orange blossom honey.
Right.
So the first thing...
so beautiful.
I know.
And by the way, with the flavor, these different flavor ones fight against what you're trying to do?
They sort of would, and the thing
so
is...
you want a neutral base?
You do, and you don't want to waste your money.
Okay.
Because those ones are raw, they're more expensive. This is an inexpensive gift.
All right.
So what we're going to use for this chai spice is the first thing is a star anise.
They're beautiful.
Okay, and the thing that I love about star anise, aside from the fact that it imparts this chai flavor, is that it has medicinal properties. Did you know that actually is what they use to make Tamiflu?
When you're sick, the Tamiflu you take, this is what they make it with?
This is what it is made with.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better about taking it now.
Yep. So that.
Wow.
Look at that.
It's a little bit like anise candy to
It
me.
is a little bit.
Yeah. So you put them all in?
Yeah. No, just put a couple in.
Okay.
A couple in is fine.
Couples too.
The next thing I'm putting in, and this is known as the queen of spices, is a cardamom pod, and I'm just going to open it up a little bit so that it imparts the flavor.
Okay.
Next thing that's going in is real vanilla bean.
This is so good.
And what you want to do is just open it up in half and scrape it a little bit.
That's
then,
it?
Yes, and you're going to, well, you know, Mark, I put all the scrapings in.
Yes.
Okay.
And you want to also put the pod in because that, again, is going to give it a little more flavor.
And cinnamon?
A few peppercorns. That's
Peppercorns?
that's in a traditional chai.
Okay.
Then we're going to put in cinnamon.
All right.
Then you're going to add the honey. And this is where it gets very sticky.
Oh, this is a sticky situation.
It's a very sticky situation. All right, so Debs, if you turn it just before a little trick.
Oh boy, that's a lot.
Turn it.
Turn up there.
Oh,
See,
look
it
at
does
that. Someone tells me you've done that before.
Oh,
Done it before. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is you've got it all in there. You're going to put the lid on, and then you want to leave it for about a week for the flavors to
really infuse.
Yes, and I want to show you here. This one I actually used. You can use different herbs. I used lavender and vanilla. That's a beautiful combo. And look at this. Once a day, turn it over like so.
What happens?
And the honey runs through the herbs and the spices, so it gives it even more flavor.
Wow.
That's right. And what I thought you might like to do is try this one. I love to drizzle it on a little honey or oatmeal or in tea.
You mean yogurt?
I mean yogurt or oatmeal. This one is yogurt. So just have a try.
What is that? That's also some nuts.
I just put some pistachio nuts on. Yep.
Let me try.
It's so good, isn't it? It's just a gourmet treat.
That's Greek yogurt. Thank you, Sophie.
Yes, yeah, I got that especially for you.
Oh, well, only 60% of it is.
You know what? This will go on forever.
All right.
You know, what about these?
So this is how you're actually going to turn it into a gift. Now, it's an inexpensive gift because out of one large jar of honey, you can get lots of little. I suggest reused little spice jars for this. You can use mini mason jars. Put it in a box with a few cookies, a little honey stick, some chai tea.
That does not look like an an inexpensive gift to me. If I received that from someone, I'd think they'd gone to a gourmet store. How much would this cost?
This would cost, well, the honey itself is just going to be $5, and then you could put in some cookies, great teacher gift. It's a gift for somebody who you don't know what to give.
Recipe is on our Pinterest page. Connect with Sophie. She'll be waiting there for you because she can't get anywhere. She's stuck.
Mom!
See that? He didn't even give you a hi-hat. You want to try it again?
I know, because she's stuck.
He's still not giving it to you. Dr. JJ is answering all your Facebook questions next. That was very delayed.